Hello guys, it's Kamikaze again, and today I would like you to showcase changes that I made to my Necropoly deck. I changed only 3 cards, but I think these changes learned me something about the game and about the deck. First of all, I cut off the Dispel Magic and I added 2 Wretch Ghouls. Why have I done that? First of all, Wretching Ghoul improves your curve. In the air turns, you want to play many minions on the board, so you can then later active Dance of Death, other cards that benefit from your graveyard. And this helps you spend all gold that you have on the start of the game. Second of all, Dispel Magic, even though it's a really good spell, it dispels a target creature. A lot of creatures are vulnerable to dispel. In mirror matchups, in like many Inferno matchups, you get just a lot of targets to that spell, but it takes your card space, so it's less likely for you to play the cards you want, because with this deck you are not drawing much. And also this makes you get only 1 gold for the card. So basically have one gold less if you draw it. Sometimes you just draw it and have no target to play it. And with you having also Fate Sealers that also generates +1 gold, sometimes you got in a weird scenario when you start the game with 8 or 7 mana. Gold, and that made you, like, instead of playing, for example, you play Fate Sealer and 2 drops, and you have like pretty good opening turn. With Fate Sealer, you will probably like draw like 1 or 2 cards, and if you draw dispels, you cannot play that much, you get less value, it's way harder for you to make the play you want, because it only generates 1 mana for Necropoly. So that made it like, even though sometimes you could get like really good highlights where you dispel like really good creatures, most of the time it was just sitting in your hand and was like a dead card, and also like decrease your gold in the turn. Other thing I cut off is Banshee. This card is, I think, pretty weak. I think it's like it's hard to just play it and be good. It only stuns creature. It cannot stun heroes. Most of the turns you end up with clean board, and same goes for your opponent. And then you play another board next turn. This is how you want to play, like in most of the cases. And with Banshee, like, first of all, if you have initiative, your opponent won't play any minions. You could just play Banshee and it does nothing. So we have to probably like replace. It also has really bad stats. For 4, you have 3/4 minion. That is really bad and does nothing. It takes your space on the board. It's really hard to kill. Like, for health is a lot, and you want your minions to die, and it's not really threatening. Your opponent will just ignore it, and it won't do much. And I replaced it for Ghost Dragon. Ghost Dragon, on the other hand, it's also expensive minion, but it have fly. It have strike, it have stun. So this minion, on the other hand, is like pretty slow, but also pretty really threatening. If we are able to hit hero with that, that can like give you a lot of XP advantage. It can give you HP advantage. It also makes your card pool for Atropos, for example, way better. When on the other hand, Banshee made it worse, because instead of Crop Harvester, you could get Banshee, and it wouldn't be so good. These are the changes that I made for the deck, and now I would like to showcase some games and maybe get top 100 in Celestial. Here we are in the first game. We play mirror matchup. By the way, Necropoly became like way more popular with the Stronghold changes. Now Stronghold is actually like playable class. It was really bad before that, but right now it's fine. It's not like really good, but it's decent. I think you can play Stronghold and get some like decent result with it. Before that, it was not a thing. We got countered a bit. But I don't think it's like that bad. I'm gonna keep the spider because we can maybe stun this guy next turn. He also drew some cards. He kept really good minion on the board, but I think we can deal with it. Also, we got Shadow Image, which is really good. I can maybe steal his range minion. I play this because it's like pretty threatening. If it hits the hero, he won't get XP for in the turn. So that can second level on the Anastasia hero is really important. Okay. I think I'm gonna activate my second level first. I got pretty unlucky with him drawing this card, but I think it's still decent. I think I'm gonna wait for to see what he's gonna to do. Right now I can just do this. We'll snipe him, and he cannot kill this with one card, with only one card. There are some chances that this minion will survive. It's not that bad for him, but I think with this minion staying alive, it's gonna be pretty threatening for him. If I can get any protectors, it's really huge steal for me. But at least we got Shadow Image, we can maybe copy this minion, or if he plays like some threatening minion, we can also copy that. We have Rotting Mummy as well. I'm gonna play like this. I'm gonna copy this already. I'm a bit scared of him having deal 2 and heal for everything, because this would make me like a bit sad. But still, it could work maybe. And he surrendered. That was pretty easy game. This deck was kinda interesting. Here we are facing Inferno. Inferno, that's also a bit tough matchup. But I think with the changes that I made, it's even better. Like, these spells didn't work so good versus this, because it was so low tempo card. We have pretty good opening hand, but I need to see what he plays and like play around it. He have mainly I could play like 2 health guy because of this, but he played the spell power, so it's not really that big. Or maybe I could play a bit more on sides, but it doesn't matter, I think, as much. I'm gonna trade off this guy and summon my additional guys. It's a good roll. He won't get too much attack. And now what I need to do is trading off both of these minions. They are pretty good. And now after turn 1, I want to fish for not 2 drops. We have some minions on the board, so we won't we just want some higher cost cards. Maybe a copy, yeah, Shadow Image, maybe Dance of Death. Ghost Dragon is also good. Fate Sealer is good as well, so I'm pretty happy with the draws. I'm just gonna play Rotting Zombie and get him into pool. And then I have like some options to play. I have Shadow Image, I have Dance of Death. He already played one imp that improves improves his attacks, so Okay, and right now we have interesting choices. I will copy this because this will give me so many, like so much more minions. I'm gonna trade into this, hoping he will hit my face, because right now he can underrate my damage a lot. He needs to hit me for 11 soon. He only have played this Rune of Flame, which is like it gives a lot of damage, but it doesn't give as much as he would like. Like getting so much damage in next turn is gonna be like really hard, and I can maybe like even finish him with Dance of Death. Yeah, and that is lethal. So quick game. Again, Necropoly matchup.
Death answers my call. Death answers my call.
For the mulligan, I want to get off Atropos. Rest is fine, but I would like to. Okay, that might be even better. Venom Soldier, I think, is better than Spearman in this matchup. I'm playing everything on left side because he is gonna like when my minions proc they go on the right side, so that helped with that. I can maybe even kill. No, I won't kill the Ghost Dragon. He will just trade with 3-1. But it's still fine. Like the worst part is that I lose some XP, but I'm gonna get ahead on board. I'm gonna chunk him a bit. Also, important part is that my minions have 1 HP right now, so with one attack I can summon Protector. Okay, I like those cards. And I'm gonna keep Shadow Image. He have Ghost Dragon, I can steal it and hit him in the face. So he loses the XP. I can maybe steal some other minions, like 4 gold to 2 that summons 2 creatures. Okay, now I'm gonna steal his minion and hit him in the face, so he doesn't get the bonus. Okay, that's really bad for him. Since like these are just useless minions. He cannot even deal damage with them because of my Venom Soldiers. Also, he doesn't have too good economy for the next turns. He only get boots. Boots are kinda good, but in the next turn he's not gonna have any additional gold from them. He only gets some additional options. Depending on his idea to play this turn, he have little space on the board. He probably needs protectors. Okay, I'm gonna play Atropos. Why? Because Atropos will summon Ghost Dragon, and Ghost Dragon is almost insta kill. He can maybe copy them. Okay, Vampiric Ritual. Not as bad. He will heal for a lot, but I can just strike him down.
I reclaim my strength.
Okay, I need to hit him in the face so he doesn't trade with my Ghost Dragon. he used important tool for us. He used important tool for him to have. Without the ritual, he is like he probably shouldn't have any more healing. And I'm ahead on the board. I have Lion Shield, so it's hard to burst me. I'm also like I also have 1 minion left, so I feel pretty confident in this game. He also like his boots won't give him any additional gold. Corpse Harvest and Fate Sealer. Right now, I think the only card that I'm scared about is the 10 cost card that cleans all of the board, and Corpse Harvest prevents that. Plus, my next turn is gonna be so good with the draws I get. He needs to look for some options, and I can rush him down pretty quickly if he doesn't get any protectors. That's fine for me if he stuns that. Maybe stun on Fate Sealer could be better, but unless it's Corp Harvester, it doesn't change the game much for me. As I said, Banshee is weird card. It's random. Like the randomness because it's only creatures can be. It that also make it worse. Yeah, and like as I said, in the last video I talked a lot about how playing the ghosts isn't good for this deck. If he got Protector and he could got Rotting Zombie from this, he would be like way better, way safer. I don't think there is much he can do right now. That's why you always attack with your minion first and then with the hero. Like also that depends on the matchup. Sometimes against Academy that can stun you, you can attack with your hero first and leave the minions up. But in most cases, like be aware of them trading into your minions or casting any spell. And we got into top 100. I'm pretty proud of this. I think this deck could go even more. After the patch with Stronghold, it became better. And also with my improvements, I think also the deck is far more consistent and way better. So I'm gonna grind ranks a bit more and maybe like show the examples in the like next video. So thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.